Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one we have the EZA details for the INT Yamcha from the Saiyan Saga here. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look at them. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first here, that's not the right thing. Alright, so his Earth skill is Earth-bred fighter, Saiyan Saga. Category key plus 3 attack, HP and defense 170 plus an additional key HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who also belong to Earthlings or Turtle School. So basically these 200% leaders are just getting, I guess, an extra key added to their leader skill. But since we have the new 250 HP, 220% attack and defensive leads, leader skill, it doesn't really matter, and that extra key isn't really helping out. But anyways, yeah, we have his active skill, or not active skill, excuse me. He does have an active skill, but talk about the passive first. Explosive key manipulation. Activates the entrance animation when there is another Earth-bred fighters category ally on the team upon the character's entry. Chance of evading enemies attack for 20% for 1 turn. Key plus 3, attack and defense 200% for 5 turns. Basic effects, key plus 3 and attack and defense 200%. High chance of performing a critical hit. Launch, high chance of evading enemy's attack. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type and excludes for rainbow key spheres. That's going to be great because Tao does get some bonuses for collecting rainbow key spheres, so that's good. For every rainbow key sphere retained, defense 40% and chance of evading enemies attack 10% before attacking. So, with his intro, with the high chance, you get 3 rainbow key spheres. He's guaranteed dodging. That does sound good and all, but there are a lot of dodge canceling fights. But 100% chance of dodge as long as you get 3 rainbow key spheres, you know, that's still pretty good. For every attack performed, attack and defense 40% up to 200%, chance of performing a critical hit 10% up to 50%. 50%, high chances of 50%, so 50% chance of performing a critical hit here in base. Perform 5 hits, he's going to be guaranteed critting. Not bad. After evading an attack, launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a high chance of becoming a super attack within the turn. As a second or third attack in return, launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. He does have a lot of additionals in here, but they're all 50% chances. Except the one, where was it? Where was it? Right here. This is the only great chance is 70%. This is the only 70% chance super that he has. Every other one is 50%. So you're either going to get really lucky and get a lot of supers, or you're going to get unlucky and see a lot of normals. There he has another part of his passive here. Let's see. For every super attack performed, chance of evading enemies attack 10% within the turn. So this man is just, he really won't be touched. Cause make sure, am I reading this correctly? So every super attack he does, he gets 10% chance to dodge. Well, for his first turn, he's going to have 70%, 20% chance right here, then the 50 here. So that's 70%. So you can get up to 100% chance to dodge his first turn, which is good. But when his intro is gone, you'll have that 50%. And then, you know, when you get some rainbow key spheres, you'll be able to get that even higher. And then performing super attacks, you'll get that even higher. So basically his very first turn, you'll easily have that 100% chance to dodge, but his second turn is going to be harder for you to get that 100% chance to dodge, but he'll still have a pretty good chance. Not too bad. His super attack effect, Wolf Fang Fist. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Okay, cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Does seem like a very dodge orientated character, because I mean, just look at it, there's dodge all over the freaking place. All right, so here I just pulled up the Yamcha in like a third party site because I couldn't really find his active skill anywhere, but it should really be the same. They don't really change active skills with EZA. Extra large spirit ball can be activated after the character evades 4 or more enemy attacks, including super attacks in battle, or when all allies attacking the same turn are Earth-bred fighters, category characters once only. Causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, attacks guaranteed to hit. So overall, I guess we can actually let's do this. Let's actually compare his pre-EZA and post-EZA passive here, just very quickly. So pre-EZA, he gets that 20% chance to dodge, and then they're also increasing the stats that he gets here by 50%. It's 150 here, 200 in the EZA, so that's pretty good. 2 key attack defense 150%, medium chance to perform a crit, high chance of dodging, launch an additional attack that has a high chance. So this additional right here becomes 70%. He still has the high chance of dodge. This medium chance became a high chance, and let's see what else is in there. Yep. They just made that a 70%. He had the high chance of dodge already. They just made the chance of crit 30% increase. And they gave him Rainbow Key Spear changing in here. Let's see what else. For every attack performed, attack and defense 30% up to 150. Let's see. For every attack performed, attack defense it's now 40% every attack, and they upped it to 200%. They also added this chance to perform a critical hit, and this wasn't here before. For every Rainbow Key Spear, same defense 40%, chance of evading enemies' attack. And then for every super attack performed, chance of evading. So that's still the same, but then they just also added, where was it? Every super attack performed. Yeah, they just made this, where is it? I'm trying to find it, sorry. Chance of evading enemies' attack, then turn. Okay, yeah. So a pretty substantial EZA. He's getting a lot more in his base kit here, and he has a lot more things added here. Let me see. On his 12 key, is it still greatly? Where's his 12 key? No, it just raises attack for 1 turn. So he didn't even get defense before, so now he's getting 50% attack and defense on his 12 key, which is very, very good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. His links will pretty much be the same. We can just pretty much look at them maxed out since this will be an EZA. Turtle School, that's the stats right there. Solid support, Infighter, Z Fighters, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle. And then here are his categories. We can go ahead and just take a look at all of them since there's not going to be that many. But before that, let's just look at some of his top linking partners. And I guess his best linking partner is going to be this guy and then these guys, but I don't think they're really runnable anywhere. 4 links with this guy. He'll be getting an EZA this year, whenever that will be. So I guess you could run him on Earthbred's fighter team. But besides that, he doesn't link up well with anybody on like Tao's team, though, just from the looks of it. I guess you would probably be better off maybe running an Earthbred's fighter team and just probably linking him up with this Gohan right here. That's what I'm thinking. He does share 4 out of 7 links with this Roshi, but are you really going to be using him? No, not really. And you're really not going to be using this unit either. But those are his linking partners. Well, actually, hold on. We can't really say for sure because I'm pretty sure he won't link up that well with the TN that's coming out, but we'll just have to wait and see. But the categories that he is on, they're Saiyan Saga. You have these guys. They got their EZA. They're really good. You got the new free-to-play units. They're okay, but you know, they're free-to-play units, not anything extravagant or anything like that. But as far as Saiyan Saga goes, I don't think you're running him on this team because you really only have one good character, which is this guy. This guy, you just really only have him. But with his EZA, he'll be more runnable. But you're not seeing him on Saiyan Saga, that's for sure. Earthlings, you'll see him on this team. The Mercenary Tau, the General Blue, well, actually, no. General Blue, or excuse me, Mercenary Tau. He does lead Earthbred fighters. So you can actually see him on an Earthbred Fighters team. Yeah, the new TN that's coming out, this guy, General Blue, and some other Earthbred Fighters characters. Kid Goku and some other ones. Yeah, you'll see him on an Earthbred Fighters team. Kamehameha. I don't think you're gonna want to run any of the Kaiokins. Kamehameha, him as a leader, I mean, he's kind of fallen off now. He doesn't one-shot bosses anymore just because they have so much health. But as far, I mean, I don't know. You could run a Kamehameha team, but you would probably have to find a leader for him. But Kamehameha, there are some great characters on here. I mean, just, well, actually, yeah, you can get away with him. Earth Protecting Heroes. It was Yamcha and Earth Protecting. No, he's not. Well, he's not an Earth Protecting hero, so you won't want to put him as a lead. But this is basically Kamehameha. He's on here. There's a lot of good characters on here. Just find a leader, and he would probably work. He's on Worthy Rivals. Did I make a mistake? Nope. There's a Yamcha right there. So he's on Worthy Rivals. No real leader for this team. We could use a leader for this team. PyCon's on here. We did get a few good PyCons a couple months ago. Don't want to talk about him. 10th anniversary units are on here, so that's good. If we get a Worthy Rivals leader, we have the anniversary units right here that could help that out, the PyCons, and then you could throw the Yamcha on there. Turtle School. Turtle School is definitely a team, just no leader. He won't be getting his EZA until next year. He's not really good, but other than that, Turtle School is definitely great. Good category, just no leader. And then Earthbred Fighters, like I mentioned earlier, the team you'll most likely run him on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Yamcha and his EZA. So we'll probably be getting this maybe sometime within the next few days, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Actually, maybe Wednesday. I'll probably say Wednesday we'll get his EZA in the new TN. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.